Hiya! So, we're preparing for our trip to Disneyland Paris tomorrow. It is February the 13th, Sunday, and we're off tomorrow. Can't wait. Bit of a last minute trip. We decided to make the most of our annual passes and go back for one final time. I've managed to find us a really great hotel deal. It's somewhere we've never stayed before. It's the Apart Hotels Adagio in Ceres, which is in Val d'Europe. So we've been to there before. That's got loads of fab shops. And yeah, so we'll give it a go. We've managed to get that for £350 for 4 nights, which isn't bad at all. We've got our annual passes, so we've got our entrance to the park, and we will be going by Eurotunnel. Don't worry, the baby's with his dad. He is fine. Yeah, and we'll be driving, so that cuts the cost down quite a bit usually. I thought I'd start off anyway by going through what we pack and how we pack when you have quite a large family. Although we are only taking 4 children this time because unfortunately the oldest one has to work, and she's moved out. She doesn't always come on holiday with us anymore. So as you can see, this is my dining table. It is absolutely full of everyone's clothes. They are in sort of piles. And then I've got lots of little bits around that I'll go through. I've got the swim kit on the floor next to me because the hotel's got a swimming pool. We get there Monday, we leave on Friday. I'm really hoping, we only get 3 days in the park because that's all you can book with your annual passes at the moment. So we're hoping we'll get some swims in on the Monday and the Friday when we get there and before we go home. So the most important thing, my little book of lists. I've got lists for everything in there, and those all get ticked off as everything lands on the table. It gets ticked off, and then once everything's on the table, once the lists are done, they can all go into the suitcases, and when it's all empty, I know it's packed and I've got everything. I've spent the last week washing and getting things together, doing some few little bits of shopping that I needed to do, and then this weekend and today it's all about getting it all together on the table. What else? We take tea bags, really important. We take, that's for 4 days. Yeah, we like our tea and we like decaf, so it's really hard to get decaf, we found. We all have a water bottle each, and I do actually take some big bottles of water that I buy at the shops, so that we can all refill ours, because it just works out so much cheaper. It is a bit less wasteful. I know it's not great buying the big bottles of water, but and then what else do we have? We have got the carrier for the toddler. They don't allow you to take pushchairs in the queues for Disneyland Paris, so he can get tired, he can get whingy, he wants to be carried. Sometimes if you're queuing for an hour, that's a long time to be carrying a toddler. So that packs up really small. You can whack that on, pop him on our back, and he's happy. We've also got lots of ponchos. See how flat they go? We found ponchos are brilliant. We bought most of ours at a trip 4 years ago to Puy de Fou in France, and they've lasted all this time. They're great because they take up a lot less room than rain covers. They fold really small. They dry really quickly. Dead easy to just chuck on really quickly. So yeah, we actually prefer taking ponchos now. What else? We've got adapter plugs, of course, and we've also got extension cables with multi-blocks in, so we can charge a number of things just from one adapter, which is really helpful when you've got kids that have all got devices that need charging all the time. What else have we got? I've got a book, because I live in hope that one day I will actually read a book on holiday. It's been a long time though, as I'm sure most mums know. I have this little bag that I take with me everywhere while I'm on holiday. It always goes in the bag, in the rucksack with me every day. and I'll show you. It has in a packet of tissues, vital, a packet of wipes, just in case we get sticky hands, anti-bac gel, I'm sure we all know about anti-bac gel now, blister plasters, because when you're walking for that long every day, you never know, even shoes that you've worn for a long time can cause blisters. Teething gel, useful if the baby's whingy and might be teething. Plasters, because people fall over. We've got paracetamol, Calpol for the littlest one, and then we've got Calpol fast melts for the 10-year-old, so that he doesn't like swallowing pills, and they just melt in the mouth. They're brilliant. And paracetamol for the grown-ups, because you never know, and it's better to have it. It's in France you have to go to chemists to buy paracetamol, especially for the children anyway. You can't buy them in just the supermarket, so it's really good to just take a good stock. This is my reusable straw in a little case. I take that because I really hate using paper straws. It really makes me feel funny. So I take my own reusable straw, and I just, yeah, much better. What else is there? I think that's about it then, except for the clothes. So it's just gone 7. I need to try and get all of this into our suitcases. And we're going to pack up the car, because the aim is to try and go early in the morning, but whether that happens, I don't know. Tomorrow's bound to be the day that the baby decides to sleep in, so hey. So yeah, the next time I see you, it will either be packing the car in the morning, getting everyone in, or if that's going terribly, I will be doing it when we're on the road. So bye for now. So it is 11:55. We are on the road to Disney. Everyone chilling in the car. Left a bit later than anticipated this morning, but we've got Flexible Plus tickets for the Eurotunnel, so it doesn't really matter, we think. We'll see. We yeah, got up a bit late, packed the car up, left the house at 11:45. Had to do a quick trip to the post office and a quick trip to get some trainers for one of the children, because that's what you want to do on the day of going on holiday, of course. And so now, yeah, we're heading down and the traffic's good. Hopefully get to the tunnel. It's 5 to 12 now. Hopefully get there around lunchtime. I did pack a packed lunch for everyone, just in case, because you never know what might happen. And yeah, they'll probably be tucking into that soon, so we won't have to worry about eating when we get to the tunnel. And that's it for now, I suppose. Yeah.
Just a side note, if you're somebody who drives along in the 2nd or 3rd lane of the motorway, nip back and have a look at the highway code. You're supposed to gravitate back to the left-hand side.
Yeah. So we've got to the tunnel. We booked Flexi Plus tickets this time. Because of COVID and everything, we weren't sure. We wanted to have as much flexibility as possible, so we paid a bit extra and went Flexi Plus, which we've never done before. This is the Flexi Plus lounge. Went in there and they've got all sorts of lovely food, all complimentary. You can get yourself a hot drink, sandwich, cake, cereal, really good. I'll just get my bag and show you what I got. All the kids are sat back in the car now eating their delights. Packet of Pombes for the baby. I got myself a cup of tea. I got him some milk. He's also got a sandwich. They do kids sandwiches, plus they do adult sandwiches. Little cute cupcake. And a cookie. And I got myself a can of Coke as well. So that was really good. I'm really impressed. The staff in there were lovely. and yeah, that's going to set us on our way really nicely, I think. So yeah, impressed so far with Flexi Plus. It's 1:20 now. We got here about 20 minutes ago. It's really quiet at the moment, which I was surprised about, but not going to complain. And oh yeah, there's my tea, thank you. They had all sorts there. It was a Starbucks machine, so you can get coffee, tea, hot chocolate, loads of stuff. So yes, we'll have a bit of a snack in the car park here, and then we will head to the train. I think the next one's at 2:20, so there's no rush. So we're about to get on the train. I don't know, you can't really see it. There we go. That's the train we get on, and because we've got a big car, getting on with all the coaches. It's really empty today, I can't believe it. But we're on our way. I've just realised, and I've actually got quite emotional. You can see the sun in the back there messing. Yeah, I got a bit emotional about the fact that we're actually going. We only booked it 3 weeks ago, so it's quite. We've not really had that long to get excited, and until Saturday we still thought we were going to have to take COVID tests to get into France, which is fair enough, but there was always that worry that somebody would test positive and it would all fall through. So yeah, we're actually going. Can't wait. Tomorrow morning we'll be here, we'll see the castle. So yeah, time to get on the train. So we're on the train at the moment. We're actually coming into France. I didn't film when we were in the tunnel because lots of the people in the car like to have a bit of a nap, which is fair enough. We've already had a 3-hour journey. So yeah, if you can, this is what it looks like. You can't really see very well. Let's turn it around, you can see the doors and everything.
5 doors.
So like I said, we're just coming into France, and we will get off the train, and once you get off the train you just get straight onto the motorway. There's a petrol station as soon as you get off the train, so that's really handy. You can fill up ready to go through France, and it takes about 3 hours to get from where we are to Disneyland, so that's not too bad at all, and there's always plenty of places to stop on the way. Tolls are usually about 22 to 26 euros going there. Really easy when you go to the tolls. You just drive up to the toll booth, get your ticket, then when you get to the next toll booth you put the ticket in, it will tell you how much you owe, and you can just swipe your credit card and pay. There are ways of paying by cash, but we tend to use cards because it's just easier. I think that's about everything about the journey. Can't think of anything else. No. He's just been looking at the map trying to work out the best way to go, because even though we've done it before, it's quite bad around Paris at the moment apparently, so we're looking for a bit of a better route. We're going to try a different route, which is longer, but
Reims,
yeah, go through Reims, and it will take instead of going around Paris. So wish us luck. Hey, so we got to the hotel quite late, about 7:20. Everyone was shattered. We've made our way straight to the Val d'Europe, and we've just been to McDonald's and had a very, very much needed feast. Dead easy to order there, well, reasonably order. They've got the boards that the touch screens that you can order on, and they do it in English, so very easy. But you did need the French COVID pass to be able to go in there to eat, which we didn't have, so we had to take away and eat outside, but that wasn't a problem really.
Yeah.
So now we are heading to the supermarket in Val d'Europe to buy some supplies, some snacks, and take them back to the hotel. And then tomorrow, when we're a bit rested, I'll do a little bit of a tour of the hotel room and everything. Hi! So it's morning, it's 9:45. We didn't get here for magic hours, but we didn't get to bed till 11 last night, so we thought we were. Yeah, we thought we'd not get up too early this morning. It's a bit busy, but it's not too bad. We got through security in just a few minutes. Small queue. And COVID passes were done really quickly. Looks like there's quite a few people going in, but no big queues. And because we've got our annual passes, we get to go into the annual pass queue, which is always a bit shorter, which is nice. I'm just gonna turn around. There we go. There we can see the Disneyland Hotel, which of course is closed at the moment, due to be reopened in 2023, but no actual date for that yet. Unfortunately, it'll probably be out of our price range now it's been refurbished. So yeah,
We nearly made it, didn't we?
We nearly made it.
We had a booking in there.
We had a booking in there for December 2020, and then everything closed. No, not December, October 2020. But everything was locked down and closed, so we couldn't go. Never mind. One day we'll make the Disneyland Hotel. So yeah, we're gonna get out our annual passes and go to the special door for them. We're here, we're inside, and we've got, can you see Mickey and Minnie Mickey and Minnie joining us up there, doing their song on the train station, waving to everyone that's come. Whee! Look, here's the gang, some of the gang. Yeah, so we've got some people watching, and look, here we are, Main Street. We're going to have a walk down Main Street just to enjoy the atmosphere, and then I think we're heading to Discoveryland. Here we are, Main Street, walking down towards the lovely castle. Last time we were here in October, the castle still had scaffolding all over it, so we couldn't see it very well. But it's beautiful now, all against the sun. I can't believe the weather for mid-Feb. We've done really well. It's beautiful and sunny. It's cool, but not cold. So yeah, we're just sort of walking down Main Street, getting all the smells of Main Street. It's not very crowded at all. I'm really surprised by that. And yeah, it's lovely to be back.
It's joyous.
It is joyous to be back. Got this one. So before we've even got to Discoveryland, what the kids are doing, see them. They've gone. They're there. They are pin shopping. They are loving collecting the pins at the moment. Probably the last 4 times we've been here, they've been pin shopping, and they have to go to every single store that has them because they all have different ones, and sometimes they go off sale very quickly. Last time we were here, they missed out on a couple because they saw them in a shop and thought, I'm going to wait and see what else is around. And then when they came back after deciding to get it, they'd gone. So they don't miss their chance. Now, if they see one they really want, they know to get it. Although I think within 20 minutes of our first day in the park might be a bit soon, but never mind. Oh, they're very excited. They're calling us over. Yes, come over, I've seen something. So better go and see what they've seen. What have they seen? Try and scoot round here. What have you seen, guys?
Today I'm feeling much, and it just shows different.
What? Today I'm feeling, and it changes. You've got anger, you've got fear, you've got all of the different feelings from inside out that you can spin around. That's pretty cool. What else have you got? Have you seen anything you're actually getting?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Okay. I love, there's an Up lanyard, and I love Up. That's one of my favourite Disney films. Okay, so we're not getting anything yet, or? No, not yet. We'll leave it for another time. missed out on my Tiltopia. Some of the two of the kids have gone out with Daddy. I'm just waiting for them to come round, and then we're going to dash off to our lunch reservation. This one is almost falling asleep, unfortunately. Grumpy. So yeah, it's incredibly sunny today, which is a bit of a pain with sunglasses and masks because they keep getting steamed up. So yeah, just watching for them to come around the corner in their cars. I've just had the phone call to say that they're getting in the cars. These guys love Autopia. Here's Thomas, I can see him coming. I don't know if I can. Oh, and then Daddy coming very fast. There we go. They love Autopia. It's always a massive queue for it for some reason. I'm not that bothered. I drive a car anyway. So now we're going to dash off because our restaurant reservation is in a few minutes. We've got to get over to Frontierland. So I'll no doubt see you then. We went for lunch at the Silver Spur Steakhouse because we'd had a reservation there. It's in Frontierland and themed as a Western saloon restaurant. It has set menus, and we had one that was a starter, main course and dessert. We had the silver salads for starter, and I had the kidney bean soup. It is mainly steaks, but there's also chicken and vegan options with a choice of lovely desserts. So we've just come into Colonel Hath's Pizza Outpost to get a bit of food for this one. He's got a little kids thing of pasta and tomato sauce. Sorry about the terrible camera work, trying to feed the toddler. And you also get a little sachet of parmesan to go on it, which he's loving. And the cheese. We went and had dinner at the Silver Spur Steakhouse for lunch, but he fell fast asleep. So we didn't feed him there. The others have all gone to Big Thunder Mountain because they love that ride, and the queue wasn't too long. So we had a wander, didn't we? And we found this place to come and have his lunch at, and it's €5, a good tub of pasta and tomato sauce. I could have got the kids meal deal, which would have also got him drink and dessert and stuff, but I had stuff like that in my bag, so I wasn't too bothered. So yeah, good little place to come when you've got a young kid who's trying to put the parmesan on himself. You like cheese, don't you? And the Silver Spur Steakhouse was absolutely lovely, as usual. I feel like I don't need to eat for a week now because you get so much with the meal, and it is absolutely delicious. And everyone was very happy with their dinner. It's a set menu, sort of like 4 different main courses to choose from, a couple of starters, and you can choose whether you have pudding or not, which we did choose to, but I probably should have not. If I'd have waited till we'd finished our starter and mains, I would not have had to put the dessert, but never mind. But yeah, that's our food at the moment. 2 different places that we've tried, and it's been really nice. Right, we're in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. We've come here because it's only a 15-minute queue, and we've walked straight through the outdoor bit of queue. Sorry, you can't hardly see me. And we're on the inside bit already. Okay. So we're on the Pays de Com ride. I'm not terribly sure of the pronunciation, sorry. It's the little storybook riverboat. We've just done Casey Junior, which is a brilliant little roller coaster for younger kids and people who don't like roller coasters like me. So we're on this one. It's a little riverboat that just takes you around little settings of stories. It's a nice one for the younger kids. You say, having a nice little ride. And and a nice, yeah, we'd stopped for a second. And just a nice sit down, chill ride. Lots of pretty things to see. Where we come to Peter and the Wolf now. There we go. Let's see. There we go. We like to come on here. There's never a very long queue. This one we walked straight on.
And Casey Junior, basically.
Casey Junior, there's never usually a queue, although today there was about a 20-minute queue.
Yeah, the last time.
Yeah?
The last time I went on Casey Junior, there was a massive.
Yeah, last time there was a big queue, but never mind. So this one we just walked straight on, and quite often there's only sort of 5-minute queue anyway.
We might see Casey
You,
Junior if
you
we're
might
lucky.
see Casey Junior in the background in a bit because the two rides kind of intertwine one another nicely, so you can see both of them as you go round. We're going to go into the Aladdin cave now.
With the dinosaur.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Tiger.
yeah, that's a lion. I don't know.
park at about, it was 6:30. We managed to watch the parade. That was really awesome. And everyone is absolutely shattered now. We've walked miles, we've done lots of rides. What rides have we done today?
Was Autopia. Then we went for lunch because Autopia's queue was quite long.
Yeah.
Then we did Big Thunder Mountain. You saw Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And then we did Pirates of the Caribbean, Pays de Comte, and what's the name
Casey
of the runaway
Jr.
train? Yeah.
And then the
And
boats.
then that was it.
Mm.
No, then the boats.
That was Pays de Comte.
Oh.
And then we saw the parade.
Yeah. So it doesn't sound like a huge amount of rides, but we spent all day there. Although we had an hour and a half for lunch, which was lovely.
And I have almost done 16,000 steps.
16,000 steps. So yeah, it's a busy, long day. So now we're just back at the apartment. We had a really good big lunch. So we're eating stuff that we dashed to the supermarket to buy last night. Word of warning, the supermarket closes at 9:30, which we weren't aware of. So just after I did the video last night, we checked. Lots of the shops were shutting in the shopping centre. So we thought we'd better check. It was 9:05 and it said that it shut at 9:30. We didn't know how far we had to walk, so we dashed. I took some kids with me and with a basket. Simon took some kids with him with a basket. We split up, got what we needed.
And then we realised we were on the wrong
floor. And then we realised there's 2 floors to the supermarket and we were on the floor that did not sell food. After wandering around for a little while. So yeah, it's the ground floor that sells the food. But we did it, we made it. And the cupboard is full of bread and pastry, and we've got cheese and ham and cereal and milk, and that'll do us. So we're just sitting, having some sandwiches with our fare.
We're all very tired.
And I'm going to have a cup of tea.
Ooh, yes.
If I can get the kettle to work. We've been having some issues with the kettle. It doesn't always work, so I'm not sure about that. Yes? Yeah, it just randomly says mama. Yeah, and then we will probably collapse into bed, and we're hoping to make magic hours tomorrow morning, so we need to be up and out and to the park by 8:30.
And I'll bring my actual camera with me this time.
Yeah, Dylan's going to bring his GoPro, so hopefully he can get some on-ride footage because he can wear that on his chest, so that'll be cool.